What's up, YouTube? This is GuruNix36 coming at you with my Fire King deck profile. Um, I'm going to be showing main deck and the extra deck, or at least what I have so far. I'm not really pressed on getting everything for the extra deck yet because the deck's not really all that competitive. But I was about to say something very important. Crap, forgetting stuff already on camera. This is not good. Oh, there have been changes made to the deck since. For those of you who have keep up with my channel since the last duel video, so I'll note those changes and whatnot. But anyway, let's get on to the deck. Because we're running Fire Kings, 3 Fire King High Avatar Garunix. Stupid glare. You run 3 because he's like the boss's card in the deck. Self-explanatory. Next up, 3 Fire King Avatar Barongs. Second boss is Fire King that's been released so far for the monsters anyway. He's a searcher, 18 beat stick with 200 defense, so he's grabbable with Fire Dog, and he's a target for rekindling. That pretty much completes the Fire King engine. Sacred Phoenix Nethys, you know, those infinite dark holes. Wow, looks kind of cool. 3 Flamevale Fire Dogs, because you know he's the main engine of the deck, at least for my build anyway. If you've saw anything from my videos, I normally rely heavily on Fire Dog to go off, or I have to open up with the Onslaught. Pretty much key cards to do stuff. Personal attack, 3 Laval Lance Lords, because you know he's pretty amazing actually. When he's sent to the graveyard by any means, I believe. Oh, give me a minute. Oh, destroyed and sent to the graveyard. Okay, then you can target one of your banished fire monsters and add it to your hand. So I think that's pretty good, especially if like a Barong got banished early, or a Garunix for some odd reason you might want it back in your hand. I don't know what type of build you might be playing, or if a Fire Dog got banished, or you know, whatever. For any derpy type reasons, you just want to have that extra card in your hand. He helps get you there. And he's a normal summon monster. He's a target with Fire Dog and Rekindling. He's a level 6, so you get to make stuff like Basilitrice and Photon Strike Bouncer. Next up, another personal tech, Laval Magma Cannoneer. Dude's actually pretty helpful. Gets the Garunixes out of hand, can set up for Rekindling plays. Does a lot in this deck, and being searchable with Fire Dog and a 17 beater isn't half bad. Next up, an Ari Fire. Really, this card has no purpose in the deck, except for when I get Flamevale Magicians, it'll be useful. But as of right now, I just wanted to run it because it looks cool. It's a target with Fire Dog and Rekindling, and I don't know, I needed an extra monster space. Don't judge me. Next up, Laval Lakeside Lady, I believe is her name. Yeah. Until I get Flamevale Magicians, aside from Effect Veiler, the only useful tuner in the deck. I would have said tuner, but you know, Effect Veiler can be useful if you need it to be. But I only run one of her because there's only one level 7 this deck goes into, which is Black Rose, so no need to really run more of her. And then to wrap up the monster count, 2 Effect Veilers. They actually help us make level 5s, despite the fact that I have to normal summon an Effect Veiler, which irks me sometimes, but you know, what needs to be done needs to be done. And that wraps up the monster count. It's like 19 or 18, I don't know. You can go back and count if you really want to. Doesn't bother me. 3 Onslaught of the Fire Kings. I think, I don't know. It's a toss-up between this or Circle, which one's better. But you know, it's Cyber Dragon. Pops the fire monster you summon during the end phase. So pretty much sets up for Garunix and Nethys plays. 3 Circles, because the card's amazing. It helps dodge Bottomless and D-Prison and other derpy shenanigan type cards. I don't really know. Just, it's pretty good. 2 MSTs, because, you know, Back Row's bitch. We don't like it. Dark Hole, Heavy Storm, Monster Reborn, Stables, and 2 Rekindling, because the card's freaking derpy. It causes you to win. What else can I say on it? Now onto the traps. This is the part that's been edited so much. I went back and forth like 8 times changing the trap lineup and everything. I'm finally comfortable with this one for now. I'm pretty sure I'm going to change it again, so it doesn't really matter. But whatever. 2 Horn of the Phantom Beasts. We've got 6 targets for it, so I don't know. I felt if I ran 1, it would never be useful, and I didn't want to run 3, because then if I never draw a Beast Warrior or a Beast type, it kind of would suck. So 2's fine. 2 Torrential, you're running Fire Kings, you want to destroy them. 2 Solemn Warning, because 6 Samurais annoy me. Well, that's not really the reason, but that seems to be all I play is 6 Samurais and Chaos Dragons. And it ignores the hell out of me, so Solemn Warning. Phoenix Wind Blast, it was at 2, bumped it down to 1 for a warning. Not much to really say on this card. It helps get Garunix out of hand, and it stacks stuff. And then Last Trap, Call of the Haunted. I never ran more than 1 just because I feel that if they like Heavy Storm MST and I have nothing to grab, it's pretty much a waste. And opening up with more than 1 Call of the Haunted is once again a waste. And it clogs the hand, so I'm like, okay, just run 1. People who run 3, I think, are a little obsessive. I mean, what happens if you open up 3 traps, 3 spells, and no monsters, and none of the spells you opened up with is Onslaught? Then you kinda are screwed, especially if those 3 traps are Call of the Haunted, and the only spell useful in your hand is Book of Moon. Just think about that. But that's the main deck, 40 cards even, and if it's not, like I said, if you're really that awkward about it, go back and count, I guess. Whatever. On to the extra deck. Heliopolis, I believe is his name, because you run 4 level 8s, and you can kind of make him. Gemini Pearl, I think he's the only generic 4 that requires 2, and is the biggest beat stick I've ever, so he's pretty cool. And Pearl's pretty amazing, actually. I like him, especially as a secret. He looks cool with all them white balls around him. Anyway, Utopia, because it's Utopia, kind of saves your butt sometimes. Number 91, Thunderspark Dragon. This card was actually a toss-up. It was between this or another Shockmaster. But I chose this because it's a Dark Hole. Dark Holes are always good, especially in any form. He requires 3 level 4 monsters, which is kind of a bummer. So, you know, Rekindling kind of goes to waste with him. But not really, because he also triggers like Barong effects and Garunix's effects if necessary. So Dark Hole trigger, not really complaining. Shockmaster, Papal Operative, you know, Nigger Boat is what I call it. Black Ship, number 50, whatever you feel. 2 Maystrokes, because big booty bitches are big booty bitches. You can't really help that, you know. She saves my butt a lot. Black Rose Dragon and Laval Dragon. I've actually made this like 3 times, surprisingly, which is why I hate this card, because it forces me to summon Veiler, which is why I need Laval Handmaidens, but you know, whatever, I ain't complaining. Won me a game against 6 Samurais. He had Beast and Sheen on the field, went to this guy, lifted the Beast, activated Onslaught, activated Circle, he negated it, Monster Reborn, Garunix, and beat that face in. Won. This card actually is pretty good. As you can see, there's no Direwolf, there's no Strike Bouncers, no Basilitrice, no Roaches. I don't know what else is, like I said, not really worried on the extra decks, not that competitive. I'm just having fun with it right now. When I get everything, I'll get everything. So, that's how I'm feeling about it. But anyway, this is my deck profile. Garunix 36, signing out.